Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, Malone Stadium, home to the ULM Warhawks, and fans have been getting ready for this one pretty much all week. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UL Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Warhawks move, kick it away to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Southern Miss's offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Golden Eagles want to move quickly.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Boyd. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Warhawks offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule and not make those mistakes. And guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Off the play fake on 1st down. Under fire. Got his man. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. The give on the option. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Made a defender miss. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Rush is on him. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Firing to the right, complete. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. That's caught. It's Smith.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Dalton. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. On the run, it's Jackson. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Snap it to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Miss. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. And the Warhawks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Makes the grab, it's right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're throwing this ball to the running back out in the flat. That's essentially an extension of a sweep play, right? But the defender there to bring him down for a gain of no yards.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Godfrey. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Warhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. That's caught. It's Godfrey. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna run it. It's right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Warhawks!
And sometimes these games can snowball. You get down 21, next thing you know, you look up, it might be 35. Nice answer. Put a drive together. Now the defense has got to get you a stop. Then you try to put another drive together. One possession at a time, try to climb back in this football game.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
21, ULM 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hands, it's Dalton. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line. Muscling ahead on third and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the Warhawks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Godfrey. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, not down in distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Warhawks are rolling down the field. Rides the back on the option to give. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. He's got an open man. Touchdown, UL Monroe made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Boyd. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. If you like scoring, this one's for you. Already 21-14, and now they'll try to answer. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Isaac. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He's got the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached a break. It's Southern Mississippi on top. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. If you like offense, this 2nd quarter is probably going to be a game for you. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Warhawks! All tied up after that one. Possible shootout coming.
The offense does its job, and now the pressure switches back to the other offense. Points at a premium.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Boyd. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. Grab behind the line. It's Morris. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Spins away from the defender. And they swarm him under. The Golden Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. The ball squirts free. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And when you're on defense and it's wet, it's rainy, you know exactly what time it is. That ball gets a little heavier, it gets a little slicker. You're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your hand on it, there's a good chance it's coming out. Nice job by the defense forcing it with the assist from the weather.
UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Unloads to the right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4. And the Warhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
The offense stays on the field despite the fact they've misfired on 2 4th down attempts already. Can they change their luck?
Man, those plays are frustrating on the defense. You get 3 stops, force that 4th down, trying to get off the field. But the offense makes the play, gets the first down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate.
He's got it inside the 15. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quick strike complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Now, a 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Godfrey. Touchdown, UL Monroe! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy's an excellent route runner, and he has really good hands. You've got to. That's now his 3rd receiving touchdown. They've only played 3 games. Nobody can cover this guy up to this point of the season.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's great. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. He'll do it himself. Open space at the 25. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice...
Breaks away in the middle. At the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now he's going for the big play. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. Then second down coming. Bunch formation for these receivers. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle. It's Godfrey. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He makes a grab, and he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Quarterback will keep it. Touchdown, Warhawks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It's just so nice to have a single ball who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
28.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay. 3:25. Hands it off. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Looking to throw, it's Boyd. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Gives it on the option. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
This quarterback has been really good today. He's been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Godfrey. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. The Warhawks are marching down the field. They're going back to the ground. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Caught over the middle. It's Godfrey. Now the connection takes it to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go jumbo package. 3 tight end set on 3rd and goal. Trying play action. He gets it in. Touchdown, UL Monroe. It's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Southern Mississippi, 28.
He'll bring it out. It's Gray. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Now we'll get... to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays and down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. Keeps it on the draw. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trips left, 1 wide receiver to the right on 2nd and 9. Snagged in the middle. It's Richard. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Slips through the line. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going to take off. Picks up what he can and then slides. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Warhawks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Got it in the middle. It's Godfrey. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Back to pass. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Man, you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football, almost had the big play.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting 1st downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing up against this offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pressure coming. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Warhawks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dalton. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And these 2 defensive game plans have been shredded a long time ago. feels like it's just hang on and hope for a tip or overthrow or maybe a fumble for these QBs. Elite passers and dynamic rushers. Used to be you had to stop one or the other. Here in this second half, the challenge will again be twofold. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Golden Eagles will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Gets it out fast. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. The Warhawks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Another fourth down try for this offense. They're 2 for 4 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Godfrey. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Warhawks are on the move. Wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Godfrey. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Out of the gun, the inside give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Warhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying.
Touchdown, Monroe! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. He'll keep it himself. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. 4 wideouts set 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. The play action fake. He'll pull it down and run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Godfrey. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And his QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll pull it on the read. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Boyd. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Golden Eagles will call on their punt team. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. Got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going for 6. Touchdown, Warhawks! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown in the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And they tacked on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Roughing the passer, defense.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. They'll try the run. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Boyd. Right on the money. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And the Golden Eagles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. It's against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Golden Eagles will punt it away on 4th down. He's got it. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. First play of the drive comes from the 22. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can...
Makes the catch on the left. Off to the races. The tag. Touchdown, Monroe. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the... Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Brown will throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing.
Deep shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe.
He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
And you got to wonder if this offense is trying to run the score up because they're blowing this team out. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots. They're going to play until this clock reads all zeros.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Brown wants to pass. That's caught. It's Richard. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They go to the ground. Spins away from the defense. Oh, he got loose. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the fourth quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. So that's a great situation to try to run the ball.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Wants to fire on second down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They'll go to the ground. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Fires to the tight end. There he goes. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. And the Warhawks can really attack on this second and short. The give on the counter. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Makes a grab past the marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Hard running there. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Stop is made at the 22, a 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. And the Warhawks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Now he's going to break the pocket. Complete. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line.
Now, 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's now 2nd.
Phase 27 jump. Phase 27 jump.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time. The fake. Kicker's going to run for it. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. Rides the back and leaves it. Runs through the tackle.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Trying to get the corner. He breaks a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Catch in the middle, it's Richard. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And the Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We